Hi guys, Jana is here and like preparing now for tomorrow's trading day. So it is evening for me, 28th of September, and I'm looking for possible entry points. So that's how it works. Euro dollar going a little bit up. Okay, so just as expected. So I have here see shoulder looking like a head. This is possibly shoulder already, or maybe it will give me a shoulder and possibly will continue the way up, just as I was kind of thinking. And at the same time, of course, it can continue the way down, you never know. So what I'm going to do now is trying to connect some uh, bottoms to get me an entry point. So you see guys, I have the top because this is a neck area, and so if I will draw it this way, I can see if it will have a bit of consolidation in here, so it can either continue the way up or break and go down. So let's say if it will give me a shoulder just like the previous one, I have a distance of about 20, 30, just 30 pips. You see, it's not enough. If it will actually go down and just have a shoulder, then it might get me into the trade I don't want to be in. And so if I will get to the top, it is enough. So it is 30 something plus pips. So what I'm going to do is probably for now just place one way order. You can see it's about 9-10 o'clock, so I'm going to place it right now, but to see in the morning if it will sit in here and consolidate, then possibly I will see and place the other order, but I'm not going to risk it at night because it might give me the shoulder during the night. So what I'm going to do, for example, is placing just one order up like this. Okay, so and that should be going see 20 pips up and get in, and 30 something, so should get me at least 10 pips. So that's how I'm going to leave for now. So that's the first. Okay, pound moved up, so that was a good entry point, but now it's giving me nothing. So what I'm going to do, of course, see if it will start to consolidate. Right now it's just nothing really. So it's had like 80 pips to the top and about 60, nearly 100 pips to go back down. Okay, let's go and see on a smaller chart if there is anything here. It's nothing yet. So to be honest, that's the area I'm going to look at. So let's say in the morning I'm going to check it out if it's going to have a bit of channel, something like that. So that's the area. So we will see if it will be consolidating in here. So okay, dollar yen. Okay, so you can see dollar yen fall a bit, went into this area, and well, it might just stuck in here for now. I'm still waiting for it to come here, and yeah, so if I will see, that's a little channel actually could have been used. So let's see if I can, you see it's not enough, it's very little. I'm not going to do anything with that. Australian dollar, so looks like a double bottom for me. First possibility. So what can I do? You see here it would be the neck area, it can go up, so back to the levels of the channel previously. So okay, so it's possible, and just as you see guys, I'm going to do that way, and I'm going to see, this looks like can I wish ahead? No, I don't think so. Anyway, so can I place sell orders? You see, once again, it's too close, 22. So if it will turn around and get just like this or to that, it's not enough. So the only option right now here is to place orders for buy, and that's what we are thinking, that it should possibly go up. So that's why I'm going to place order here, and once again, I see should be enough. So that's, you see, it's quite wide in here, but not enough, very small in here. So it's about 40 pips. So that's what I'm going to leave. Okay, euro pound. Okay, so that we had it as a possibility. Remember, guys, it was a triangle. So it's quite pretty much broke the area today. So you see, had a really good run, which pretty much that's why I moved that level, placing it like this, because it looks like a flag now, a little bit actually bullish flag, and that's it jumped out from here. But I'm going to still leave it that way just to see if it's going to break in, okay, so, or if it's going to start to consolidate underneath, because, okay, it's a 4-hour chart. On 1-hour chart, I have absolutely nothing right now here, but tomorrow, if it will start to consolidate in this area, so then I would see it's a good 40 pips back up, and pretty much a good area to go back down. So let's just see tomorrow, for before the opening of the European session, possibly, because still at night it might fall a bit, give us, I don't know, maybe double bottom too on a smaller time frame. You see, guys, there is nothing on the other time frame. Okay, so just a bit of a waiting time. So let's see, again, I can draw this just to see if it will start to give me something around this area. So that would be my consolidation area. Okay, dollar Canadian, so creating a double top by the look of it, just as one of the expectations, but it's not giving me anything anymore, so it's a little bit of wide consolidation, so it quite possibly might not end up head and shoulder double top, because it's been all day just sitting in this area consolidating, not getting down to the neck area. So usually, because when it is a double top, it should really maybe had a little bit of movement down and then breaking it and continue the way down, but at this moment it looks like it's not willing to do so. So let's see if I can use this channel, and let's say if it will continue actually the way up instead of going down. So what I'm trying to do, so that you can see, guys, here to the next level, to the neck area, is 20 pips, but usually from the top to fall it's 100 pips. It usually it breaks it and just go down, but like I'm saying, well, okay, in 4-hour chart it still looks quite nice. But let's see what we have on the daily chart. It also shows a little bit of the downtrend, closing with the red candle, and it has lots of wings in here, which shows quite pretty much the way down. But like I said, I don't really like that it's too close to the neck area, and I wish it consolidated a little bit higher up there, then it would be perfect somewhere around this area, just as I wanted. So right now I don't like it. The only option I can see here is actually placing the buy stop, and I think I'm going to do it. Just a place, and then see tomorrow where it's going to be. So if it's going to fall further down, then we will see. Right now I'm just going to do this way. So if it will go up, well, it's more looking, if it will go up, it will continue the way up, and shouldn't get to the just tops, which is only about 20 pips, which can hit me slightly. Well, just I think I'm going to leave it for now, and yeah, so we will see, because it's at this moment, if this swings, it more looks a little bit that it's not giving up. You see, it's not getting too close to the neck. I mean, it's stuck a little bit in the middle, so it's pretty much looking like it wants to go up. Okay, gold. Okay, gold so broke the double bottom. Remember, as there was expectation, a possible creation double bottom. Today it tried to get down a little bit and pretty much gave us a double bottom. So now that was well, actually was here possible entry point, and yeah, so now I missed it, and we're going just to leave it for now and see where that movement now going to stop. So maybe it will have a pullback, because right now, yeah, so we had a double bottom. Okay, pound yen from here, see, jumped up back in our area, which is also shoulder area, right? So this looks like a head, this looks like a shoulder, another shoulder, and right now it's just like pretty much nothing, because it's already moving and not giving me anything. So that's it. So I'm just going to leave the other ones, and let's see at the oil. Okay, so it's kind of had a bit of a move down and then sits in this area. So that's for Canadian dollar. That's why we didn't have movements today, unfortunately. So maybe it will sit a little bit and then started to fall. So then that means dollar CAD will go up. Okay, so but it might just sit and consolidate another day. Okay, that's it. Let's just see what we have. We see pound pairs had like really good moves up and fall on the news. Obviously, they had some Brexit news once again. So, and some negative about talking about negative interest rates also. So that's what it had moves of the pairs. Okay, so let's just see what's tomorrow gonna bring. Okay, guys, so continue with some other pairs. Australian CAD, you see, creating a double bottom by the look of it, so I had a bit of consolidation. You can see, guys, so I have the neck area roughly in here, and this is going to move in the Asian session, so I'm going to place by order. Okay, so that's what we're going to do from here. So it's another 20 pips, and it has a good distance to the next area, so as a double bottom. Okay, so you see if it will start to go back in here, it has another like 30 pips, but I'm not going to place it now because right now just the main idea is a possibility of continuing the way up, so I'm just going to leave it with one order. New Zealand yen actually it's been in a big uptrend channel. You see, guys, it's like in daily has some green candles, so pretty much looks like it's jumped up from the channel, but looks like it's trying to get back in, and I think I can try to get some place the orders. It had a really good fall, and quite possible it wants to go back up, and so you see we have slightly looking like triangle-ish, yeah, so something like this. So pretty much you see it's looking a bit of change in direction, uptrend. I mean, of course it can turn as a bearish flag, but right now we're looking at it as a possible still moving inside the uptrend channel. Still, for the flag it needs to make a move, and from here I have enough. You see about 40 pips up, and so that's why I'm going to place buy order now here. So it should give me a good possibility of running. So you see, of course, I mean, if it will sit, well, it's a night New Zealand yen, so it will do during Asian session. So if it will go down, I'm not going to do anything right now. So because we are right now looking into the possible move up. New Zealand dollar, okay, New Zealand dollar is also had a really good run down, also showing me some green candles jump out from the channel, and by the look of it, it needs a correction and might go back up. So I am also looking here at possible double bottom, maybe triangle or something. So let's just see, but I have previous level, which is right here. Let's see how close I am to the levels and what I can do in here. It's about 20 pips to this level, so the danger is in here is that it might just go and just stuck in here a little bit. So if I place order from here, for example, let's do if I will do from here. So I have 9, 10, 20 and a good run, 100. You know what you can do in the situation just to see how far I can go using the Fibonacci levels. You see, I don't place them because pretty much my levels are where Fib levels are, except you see some, for example, level 38, and that's what I will be looking if I will place order from here and we'll do to 38. You see I have 40 pips run, which is perfect because of course it might stop at 23rd and not go any further, so then it's okay. But if I place order here and it will catch me in, I might get into the bad trade because it might just go up and then, you know, go continue the way down. I will have a bit of a correction and continue way down. So that's why you see Fibonacci levels can help, because usually the correction might go to 30 level is quite better percentage to get to 38 then to fifth next levels. Okay, so that's why I'm just going to remove that, and I will place my order slightly above the previous little top here. I had detached it, you see, and so possibly it would want to still continue the way up. Okay, so CAD yen. With Canadian, you see it's quite a bit of also had a very good run down. So we do have a daily chart. The daily chart is all going in the up. So in uptrend, having a bit of it's in a downtrend, but it has a uptrend correction, right? So it's all doing a weekly chart. So yeah, right now we should continue the way up to finish the correction right inside it. But Canadian is because with the oil, if it's not moving, so yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna skip this one. The only what it does gives me also, you see, if I will draw that a bit of so going up, right, and also something like that, but at the same time it's creating a bit of a triangle in here, something like this, you see, guys, and so that's why this little area of consolidation, you see, it's quite small, 10 pips. So if it will go down, it's only 140 pips or 40 pips to continue the way down, but right now it's in a little bit of triangle, so pretty much this would be the best area. Let's just see if it will go up, also very close to that one, so that's why I'm going to skip it and wait if it will actually get into here. Okay, now I'm going to do pound. USHF also, you know, I don't really like much of the Swiss pairs, but Euro, you see Euro Swiss being long in the side, very long. And to be honest, here is just the only one point of possibility I see is that it had a double top, small double top of the small movement you see here. So quite possible if I draw it like this and see where that consolidation, if it will start try to consolidate underneath, then quite possible it will just continue the way down to, well, to around this area, like, you know, of the flat movement. So you see from here, it's very small anyways, it's only 15 pips. So if looking to, I don't know, you see, that's why I don't really like them too much, this pairs. It's going to be very small move if it will just move inside this, you see, it's very long side move, very flat. Okay, so let's just probably leave it. Let's just see some pairs, what we have. Euro New Zealand also, so what the options opportunities we have in here, the daily chart, it's pretty much also double bottom on a daily chart. So we have here a little green candle, so in here it's more looking towards up trend. So you see it was started to have a downtrend. I had a bit of some trades on it previously. Let's just see what we can do in here. What it gives, you see, it's broke double bottom and stuck in here with a small double bottom. Is it going to try to make it up? It's already given a really nice small area for consolidation. So let's say if it creates the top, you see it's a good move, 50 pips, which is nice. And at the same time, hard distance about 30. If it will go down, it's also this could be a good move, because also right now looking like a little bit of whatever triangle. So that's what I can say, you know, guys, and see like this. So that's what we can expect. So that's why I'm looking at that possible area. So like this. And so we see once again from here I have 50 pips for the continuation and 40 pips. So you see pretty much here I can place orders both directions. So we can buy pending orders, it's all pending orders, and sell. So because once again it's created a top, but it's very slow. I mean, okay, usually going up is slower than falling, but yes, in a good distance in here, not very big, about 30 pips. So yeah, let's just have it like this for now. Okay, euro yen. Let's also have a quick look. We have bit of run down. Now it looks like quite possible we're gonna have a little bit of correction. So yeah, we have also consolidation, but it's quite wide. Okay, see, it's like 60-70 pips. Unfortunately, usually they have very big spreads, and they can do sleeperages. It's the only downside with this cross pairs. Anyway, so let's just see. You see, that's the little area already. It's just a very good position at this moment. It's 20 pips and I have 30. So if it will stack again, so obviously if it would be not very big slippage or spread, I can have enough to get even to the previous little bottoms here, like 30, 40, right? So I need to get my 10 pips. And pretty much so if it will go up, I mean, in this situation, of course, I see more towards going up because it's been running down for quite a while. See, had a really good down, and in the channel, and so it looks like it wants to go up for a bit of a correction, but it's been like, you know, trying a few times, so it might be times. It's been 1, 2, 3, 3 times. Fourth still might be go for the fifth time. That's why I'm placing in both directions. You see some pairs one direction, some pairs both directions. So let's do it. Okay, so yeah, that's it pretty much. Euro Australian. So what's the Euro Australian? Euro Australian is once again, so what we do is connecting all the tops and see what does it give it to me here and here. So it looks like a downtrend, right? So, and we need the bigger picture to see where we are actually. Daily chart, it's pretty much in the flat. Okay, so it's flat, got to the top, double bottom, but it's moved enough, so quite possible it's finished, and so that's why it's actually started to go down. But at the same time, it may be a bullish flag, so it's a really strong level by the look of it, and it might be actually a normal comfortable area for the pair just to sit in here. So that's why it might be a really nice and good opportunity to actually go for some trade. So let's just see what do we have, how wide it is. It's 70 pips, so on the 4-hour chart it's a bit wide. On 1-hour chart, let's see how close I am in here. So you see I had already a bit of head and shoulders. So from here to here is about 40 pips if it will continue the way down, which is more looks towards that. And you see, if trying to break this again, it has to be this area, which is 40-50 pips up, so it's not very good. So I think I missed an opportunity at this moment. I think I'm just going to leave this and wait for where it's going to move next. Okay, let's see some other pairs. What shall we have a look at? EuroCAD. Once again, Euro Canadian depends on oil price pretty much. Okay, so well, it has also stopped at the level of a possible move, continue the way up. Okay, so we are in the uptrend channel, in a small uptrend channel. So let's just see once again, what do we have here? Okay, daily chart. So it's nice. Once again, you see it's just very nice consolidation, but it's a daily chart. It's 120 pips of a daily chart. So it has been flat. It's been flat for too long. Far too long. And yeah, I think I'm not going to risk it right now. Let's just place that to see how much longer flat it wants to be. And in this channel, so here what was entry point in here, and I will be waiting probably in here because right now it's just in the middle of nowhere. That's why I'm not gonna go for it. Yeah, so it's just a very nice flat movement, so it might continue something like that. I mean, of course, it might try to break it, but it might break it if oil will go up. So that's why I think it's just going to maybe sit in this for a while. So that's why these two levels, I'm going to look for some smaller consolidations, obviously, on the smaller time frames. So for example, like you see, guys, that was a good little channel. So you see, if it would have been here, I should have placed the orders, and then it would be my 10 pips plus profit right now. But right now I'm just going to leave it as it is. And well, Australia and New Zealand also already moved. Nothing right now. No good opportunity for any possible entries, right? No, nothing at this moment. Australian, Swiss also. You see again, guys, I had a double bottom. Um, not going to touch it. Also Australian yen, well, had a really nice entry here long time ago, so it was a daily chart. For our chart, it's pretty much just like all the Australian pairs. Okay, so it goes for possible correction, so that might be good entry point actually. And yeah, so double bottom. So we like double bottoms, and it has something like this. It has a little bit of consolidation here, but not too much. So it's going on. Possible, of course, expectation that we should continue with some correction. And let's just see what can it do. If it's, you see, if it goes up, we have tops, we have a little bit of the bottoms, and so if it will go from here, for example, I have 10 pips, so I have now 20 pips, so that's pretty good. So I'm just going to take this away, not to confuse myself, and I'm going to place just one pending order buy, because at this moment it's just looking like a double bottom. Of course, it might have a consolidation here, and then it would be possible to place also sell pending order, but this moment it's going up. And yet again, so we can see how far is the first possible stop for correction as a correction. See, if I will place it like this, and okay, it's a daily chart, so let's see where we can go. So we have first possible is level 23, and from here to 23 I have at least 40 pips. So that should be enough for me to get my 10 pips if that's going to be a short correction. So okay, that's pretty much it. Is going to be enough for me. Canadians, well, Swiss again. I'm just yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it. I mean, there's something in here, but it's very messy. Okay, 1 hour chart. So yeah, if I will look at this, it's only 7 pips, and oh yeah, it's very, very, very tiny. So yeah, just going to leave it as this then. Okay, so that's it for now. Let's see what's going to happen tomorrow. And good morning, everyone. So it is 29th of September, and I'm going to add some more trades. So you can see pound dollar had a little bit of consolidation here, and it's looking like a little bit of double top here on the 4-hour chart. You see on the bigger chart, bigger time frame, and it looks like a little bit of a triangle to me in the smaller time frame. So I am going to place pending order sell from probably about right here, and the same I'm going to do for euro pound, because it's the other way around, and I'm expecting possibility of it to go back into the triangle. So here I'm going to place pending order buy, so just right here. And so I'm going to see how big it is. It's quite small, a little consolidation here, and expecting to move it at least to this level anyway. So at least like 30 pips should be enough to get inside and possibly go as a inside the triangle. So okay, that's it for now. Okay guys, so well, today's results, as you can see here, all our pairs. So I'm going to place like this, so we have double pairs, and that's the card we have, AUD yen, Australian dollar, euro pound, euro yen. So you can see all the trades, and I also had some gold later trading during the day. We tried a little bit of scalping on 5-minute chart. So you see I had I didn't show you where I was placing the order because the most of the pairs you see here all worked out well, and gold I had some losing trades but also some winning trades, and still end up in profit. So that's how I usually trade during the day. Now let's have a quick look the pairs, what actually have they done and where they moved. So just a quick overview, guys. So here's euro dollar, right? This is where was our entry point. Pound dollar had sell order here, it didn't trigger, so I canceled it for now. Dollar yen had nothing. Australian dollar, this is where we had an entry point. As you can see, it went up. Euro pound also, that's where we had consolidation and then it went up. So all those small trades. So dollar CAD didn't have a big move, but you saw we had a very small profit right here. So well, gold was 5 minutes trading chart. I'm not going to talk about it at this moment. So I didn't have any pound pairs on. Dollar Canadian we had, right? So that was double bottom. You see where it went up. Let's go get the other pairs. Okay, we had New Zealand dollar. We had New Zealand dollar, right? So that you see went up as expected. New Zealand yen. Yeah, New Zealand dollar. So I thought I'm not in a trade. So you see the level still there. So it hasn't been triggered. Canadian yen, you see that's how I expected, a bit messy trade, messy move, no trade. So that's why I will be still waiting for it to possible to move in here. Except of course it might continue the way up here and finish that from this bottom, go up and create the other top. But I'll just wait if it will go there. So okay, no pound. Euro chief, we didn't do anything. Euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand I had for somehow 2 trades. So it looks like it picked up. The first was sell and then it went up and it had a small quick move trade. And Euro yen, you see it actually nicely moved up from here. Euro Australian, I didn't place any orders. EuroCut also didn't place any orders, but you see it's actually broke. You remember this was a good consolidation here, so it moved up. Audi New Zealand also didn't have anything, and I think that's pretty much it. Australian yen. You see this was double bottom, and I had a trade there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. CHF, I didn't want to place the orders here because I thought it would be not very big move, but you see we had a really nice consolidation, and it's actually moved 40 pips, so they're not making big moves. This pair doesn't, but still could have made me 10 pips profit. So that's it, guys. You can see all the orders end up profitable, so the only one was not triggered. I hope you liked the video. You see no any indicators or anything else, just pure chart with patterns and placing orders. All orders I placed with the yay, and some of them you see during the day I have been keeping an eye on, doing some other trades like you saw with gold, and quite a lot of the day I was not even at the screen. It was busy day for me, and that's how it works. So thank you for watching. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and happy trading, everyone. I see you in my next video. Bye.